Hey everyone, gonna be installing some control arm skid plates from JKS on my wife's Bronco. Let's get to it. So the first thing you want to do is let your wife clean the undercarriage of her Bronco right in the spot where you plan on crawling underneath it all day. Yep, nailed it. The next thing you want to do is pull it into the garage so you can work on it there. And make sure that your winch blade is full of water and mud so it gets all over your pristine garage carpet right where you're about to be crawling. Nailed it. Something I like to do, lay out all the parts ahead of time. Make sure you have everything, all your tools. And I hang the instructions on the fridge using rock auto magnets. If you don't have a bunch of rock auto magnets, what are you doing with your life? Anyway, JKS did us a favor and told us all the tools we'd need and had an inventory. Pretty simple. Make sure your floor jack is as noisy as possible. Nailed it. Make sure you find out when it's too late that your jack stands are not tall enough. Nailed it. Well, my light died on me, so we're gonna play in the dark together. So I was trying to get these studs out according to the instructions, but they're not wanting to come out. I can get them out, but I might tear them up a little bit. But I'm not understanding why they want you to replace them. There's plenty of thread there to add the skid plate. And you do want the thread to protrude out the end of the nut a little bit, but there's plenty. I don't know why they want you to change it. And I'm gonna leave the stock ones because they are just fine. Well, there we go. If you do it that way, you don't even need to take the wheel off. I'm not going to do that on the other side. But my wife wanted more places to catch mud, so now we have some more. Thanks, Aldi's, for bringing this back. It was gone for a while. It's a good one. Stop using impact wrenches to put your lug nuts on. Get a torque wrench. You don't need a fancy electronic one. The clicky kind is just fine. If you get stuck on the side of the road with a flat tire and no impact wrench, good luck. Also, every single time you put bolts or nuts in, don't stick the bolt or the nut in the impact wrench and then just zip it on. Put it on with your fingers first. You'll avoid stripped nuts and bolts that way. I know a specific person that's going to watch this and remember me seeing them do it just the other day. know, there's a benefit to having a bunch of facial hair that people don't talk about much. It's really hard to tell when you have a runny nose. I'm using a chrome socket on an impact wrench. I'm in danger. Our Bronco shall blot out the sun. Then we shall install skid plates in the dark. This was seriously like a 5-minute install. So they gave you all these instructions and all this hardware, and then they were like, ha ha, just kidding, stupid. Well, that's it for this overcomplicated install video. Remember, you gotta try new stuff to find stuff you like.